everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Faces by Brittany, and today I'll be sharing with you all the fragrances that I wore this week. In no particular order, y'all know how I do. I just grab the stuff and I'll let you know, but yeah, it's no particular. One of the fragrances that I wore this week is Italica. Sunday, I remember wearing this Sunday. It was super cold. Like, it's the weather. If you're from Ohio, you know you gonna get whatever the city want to give you. So, I think it was like 20 something degrees here on Sunday, and I was like, oh, let me pull out Italica. At first I didn't really know how to pair this, but I knew I wanted to pair it with something. This fragrance, y'all, is super strong. Beast mode, do not overspray. Proceed with caution. And I'm telling you, about 2 to 3 sprays will do you just right when it comes to this fragrance. Honestly, I feel like I could have got 1 ounce because I don't really foresee me really using this whole bottle up. It would take me so long. And like I said, when I did my last video, my mini haul, this is one that is for cold weather. And for me, I still stand by that. I know that some people wear it all year round. I don't know how, but that's between you and God. But as for me and my house, we're going to wear this when it's cooler outside because it is strong. It smells like sweet cream, like condensed milk, toffee. It gives that. It's very sweet. It's a beautiful scent. So I did want to scale it back a little, just a little. So I did pair it with my Perfume's Montale Althair. This fragrance isn't new to the channel at all. It's just so daggone pretty. And I don't know why I wanted to give it like a citrusy kind of feel to Italica, but I wanted to bring out that note in there. So I paired it with, of course, Althair. And this fragrance is just so beautiful. It's spicy, it's citrusy, it's vanilla. So we still staying in that kind of like sweet kind of gourmand scent. Even though I wouldn't say this is edible gourmand like Italica, but it's one of those like, I just love Althair. It can be worn by itself. I worn it by itself. It's beautiful. So yeah, that is what I wore on Sunday. And I wore Perfume Montale Althair more than once this week. This is my baby. This is I just love this. So what I wanted to pair with it was Tribeca by Bar Number 9. Y'all know this is one of my favorites. And I pair this with so much. It goes with so many fragrances. It's hard not to just run through it like a Tomb Raider. So I wore these together. I wore my Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bourbon underneath. If you have these, they definitely go together. I'm just letting y'all know they for sure go together, and these will be worn together frequently. I wish I could see how much of this I have left. I'm so glad I have the big boy it is, because I do run through this, and I know that it feels lighter. She would definitely get repurchased if I ever ran out. But I think I'm using it a lot more now because it's cooler. And although to me, I feel like this can be a signature scent, it's just, I notice I'm reaching for this a lot more than I have when it's cooler or warmer. But nonetheless, Tribeca is another banger. And this is another one of the fragrances that I wore this week. I remember Wednesday, it was going to get in the 60s here. And I was like, oh, shoot, like I get to, switch it up. to spring, okay? Because, girl, we went from the 20s to the 60s. That's how much on your feet this city will have you. You don't really know what it's giving until you just you open up your front door and you put your hand outside. That is how we check the weather here. That's how we know what outfit we're wearing, what we gonna eat, what we gonna smell like. Because this city is bipolar. Like, Ohio is bipolar, and you never know what you're gonna get. So I think it even snowed this week. We got everything this week. We had every season this week. I just be want to fight. But I wore a Delina Exclusif. And this is one of those ones that I was trying to play around with when it was cooler. And I was like, oh my God, why did I buy this? I don't really know. And I remember when I first purchased Delina Exclusif, I was like, oh my God, I gotta have this in my collection. Because I like this over the original Delina. Delina is pretty, but to me, Delina is light. And this one I feel like was a tad stronger. And I really like how this smells. So I knew that I liked it. I was just smelling it during the wrong time of the year. I don't know if any of y'all experienced that, where you have a fragrance that you're maybe interested in, that you smelled before, or that you have in your collection, and you're smelling it during the wrong time of the year. And it's like, what? Girl. So yeah, Delina Exclusif. So I was like, what can I pair with this? I had paired Be Extra Delicious by DKNY. Yo, I have no idea why I even paired this together, for one. Because this is, like I said, it's a caramel-based fragrance. If y'all remember watching my caramel fragrances like video, it's like caramel. It has a flower in it. It is a pretty scent. It's very super, like beyond affordable. I purchased this for like between $20-$25. So I like, with me, when I know I'm wearing fragrance that remind me of the color pink, I always want to pair it with something else that's pink. So that's probably why I end up putting these two together. And wow, these two gonna be put together a lot. It's just something in it just that was like mind blowing. And I was in love. I smelled good all day. And I didn't even spray it on my clothes. I just sprayed it on my skin. It lasts all day. Even when I took my clothes off, I just smelled my clothes where I had my fragrance on, and it still smelled good. This combination, this honestly shocked me, because this was on your girl. Like, I expected this to be on me. I expected this to like give me a couple hours, nothing crazy, maybe 4 hours. She said no. What you not gonna do is play in my face. She lasted me all day. I smelled this all day. I said, God dang, I need to buy a huge size of this, because with this, I am not going to wear this without this. I promise you, it's going down. Like, so be prepared. Brittany, what is that signature scent? It's probably this, because it is just what it blew me away. So I was so super happy that I just stumbled across this combination, because yes, I will be definitely pairing these together in the future. It's just so good, and I just can't wait to get warmer. So yes, Delina Exclusif. I'm so glad I remember why I liked you and why I fell in love with you. I was just smelling you in the wintertime. You wasn't giving me my life. But Wednesday, when it was 60, it was giving me my whole entire life. So yeah. The next one, y'all already know. It's really, no, it's nothing really to say. This is nothing new. I just kind of want to move on. Because I was in a very heavy vanilla mood this week. Because the rest of the fragrances I'm really going to show you are going to be a vanilla kind of base. I just can't get enough of this. Like, can you double it? We need an 8 ounce. If she made this in a 6 ounce, I would get it. I would have the huge, like, I would have the largest Billy in my collection. It's just, it's just too good. And I feel like I'm getting more of that woodsy note in it the longer it sits in my collection. And I'm loving it. Ooh, delicious. This fragrance is so addictive. It's delicious. I've been trying to give it a break, but she did get pulled out this week, and I have nothing for you. I really wear this unapologetically. Like, yeah, Billy. Fire. This next one, I made a short about this one. And this is bond number 9, Park Avenue South. Let me tell you about this. So, first let me start by saying, this was a blind buy. So, I read the notes in it. The notes were absolutely like, what? This is a no-brainer. But I didn't know how this was truly going to smell. This one, I have no words. This fragrance had me floored. It smells so good. I don't know which day I wore this, but I know it was warmer here. I just don't know what day it was. This bad boy had me take a shower so I can remove the last fragrance I had on. And I used 3 different scrubs because I had to wear her. And I left the house. I wasn't going to wear this just in the house. I left the house so I can bless the world. I had to do this for y'all. I had to. Where I tell you, like, usually with bonds, I don't try to blind buy for one. That's very risky. I told you I'm not trying to do that. But I also like to purchase the 50 mLs of bonds because I like how it fits in my hand. When I have a really large one like Tribeca, it's so big in my hand. And trying to like spray it be very weird. Like my hand just be contorted around the bottle because I don't want to drop it. But then like I gotta spray it like this, so I'm like really gripping the bottle for my dear life. But I knew I needed the big one of Tribeca, so this was going to get, I was going to have to figure it out with the hand situation. But when it comes to this, whenever I do run out of this, I'm going to purchase 100 ml. This one, apple, peach, musk. And I don't know why, to my nose, I get a caramel note in here. And it just blew me away. And I know there's not a lot of like videos out there that talks about this fragrance, but I'm here to tell you, highly recommend. I highly recommend this. Highly recommend. This bad boy, spring, summer. I don't want to say that it lasts you hours upon hours, but you're going to get a good 4 to 5 hours where it projects and then it becomes a skin scent after that. Oh, but when it is projecting, it's in your face and you, oh, and the wind is blowing, you're going to get your whole life. This one, yeah, this one, it gave me mine. So yes, that is bond number 9, South Park Avenue. This week I've also wore Moni Kasana by Navitas Perfumes. Y'all, let me tell you about this. Wearing this, pulling this back out, reminded me why I ran through so much of it in a very short amount of time. This is the most delicious, grown, and sexy vanilla that you'll have your hands on. It's so thick. It's not light and airy. It sticks with you all day, all night. It leaves a trail. It stays in the car. You get back in. It's right there like, world. So what you buy? Did you get me anything? Like, she is a beast mode vanilla. And let me tell you something. I wore cookie butter underneath. This is a beast mode. Like, I don't even know why this is truly a perfume oil. Because I wore this one day and I wore, I'm gonna tell y'all what I wore with this. Because we focusing on Moni Kasana. Moni Kasana, hands down, it has to stay in my collection. I gave this a break for a really long time because I ran through so much of it. Because look at the dent. I ran through so much of it and I was like, you know what, Brittany, like, you really need to chill, like, whatever. But I wore this week and you don't need much of it. You don't need much of it. I wore 3 sprays. 3. You want to put on more because it's very addicting. But this, it performed crazy. And I wore it when it was freezing again. It's been so cold. Like, it's been bitter cold. Then it's springtime. Like, you would easily get sick in Ohio. Like, but this, if you can, they have a discovery set right now that has Moni Kasana in it from Navitas Perfumes. Or you can buy decants from people from like Macari. Girl, get you a sample of this. Because commit to the whole full thing without actually knowing how it smells is a little risque. Trust me, because the ticket on this fragrance is up there. So I do recommend that you sample this. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. So yes, I had to pull her out. Now let me tell y'all about this. So remember I was telling y'all, like, I bought this. It still smells like maple syrup. So that ain't changing. But it's like the coffee note in here that's getting me with something else. It's something else that's getting me in here. But I wore this perfume oil with another vanilla scent. I don't even remember. And I'm most likely not going to be able to show you because I don't know what it is. But whatever it was, you couldn't smell it. And I had on I had on whatever perfume I wore. And I had on 2 different body mists. With this oil being like what I moisturize with, along with Bare Vanilla lotion by Victoria's Secret. I couldn't smell none of my perfume, none of my body mist, because I kept smelling this. It is potent. This bottle, and I'm surprised I got a little dent in it, but I did wear it like 2 days in a row. This is potent. It makes me want to try Karma Sutra by them. It is strong. Honestly, I feel like I could wear this in a lotion, not spray anything. Because whatever vanilla I had, I literally forgot about it because I only smelled this. And I didn't think that this would come through the way that it did. Needless to say, I did have to mention this in this video because even though it's not a fragrance, it acted like a fragrance this week. So yeah, I'm going to definitely try just wearing this one day and lotion, and that's it, to see how long it really lasts because she was strong. What I want to talk about is Kai's Perfume Gâteau de Carnaval. So this one is this isn't new to the channel. I spoke about this fragrance before. This one I purchased from Lucky Scent. It's like $85 for a 2 ounce. And this fragrance is honestly like a funnel cake, chocolate syrup kind of fragrance. It's definitely a Gourmand. Let's not get that confused. This is one of the fragrances that I love pairing when I wear Moni Kasana. This one just adds like a chocolatey feel to it. It lasts about 4 to 5 hours before I can't really like smell it, or it's definitely not projecting after that. But I overspray with this for sure. I've never worn this by itself. You could wear it by yourself. You're just making like earrings. You don't need it to last that long. Whatever the case may be. I do have a good little dent in it because I do overspray it. And I tend to only pull this out when I'm wearing Moni Kasana because those two together, dream come true. I discovered this because when I ordered a fragrance from Lucky Scent, they send you samples, like 3 samples, or you can pick out samples depending on the price tag of the fragrance that you're purchasing. You can also purchase samples by themselves. They come in this little super small vial. It's like a little dabber. But nonetheless, this came as a sample. I was sold by the sample. I said, oh, well, that night I went back on Lucky Scent and I just ordered the bottle. And I'm so glad it was only $85. Because it blew me, that sample blew me away. Like, wow. So yeah, if you can, order a sample of this. I want to sample more of Kai's perfumes for sure, because they have a lot of interesting gourmand scents that they make. So yeah, but I really got my life with this one. She performs well when it's cold. I'm laughing because it's funny what this is actually, what's in this bottle is not 71. Surprisingly, I didn't wear 71 this week. This is Chocolate Greedy by Montale. I told y'all the story about this before and why it's in this bottle. We're not going to talk about it. This fragrance, it smells like a Tootsie Roll, like chocolate devil food cake, like molten lava cake. It's in the name, chocolate greedy. And this is another one that you can wear with Akai's perfumes. You can wear this with Moni Kasana. You can wear this by itself. I've done all the things. This one is really a beautiful scent. And if you like chocolate, you will love this chocolate. I purchased mine. I want to say I've had this fragrance for maybe 2 years. I do have, when I transition it into this bottle, I notice I use it and I spray it a lot because it just disperses so much. And if you have the Montale bottles, it don't really disperse the product like, say, these fragrance mist bottles do. So I've gone through the fragrance. I didn't know until like now, but I'll probably be needing one within the next year or so, because I only wear it when it's cold. It's not really appropriate to me for my nose and, you know, my life when it's hot. When it's cold, and I mean winter, I love this. So yeah, that's why I said I'll probably be getting a new bottle if I don't come across like a more like a better chocolate scent. So yeah, I give it a year before I gotta replace it. And y'all get the real Montale bottle and not the number 71 fragrance mist bottle. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. These next fragrances I'm going to name or show you are fragrance mist. So the first one is Among the Clouds. Bath and Body Works, like I've tried to find this. I don't know if they're going to bring it back. Y'all know how Bath and Body Works get down. I don't know why they get down like this. I don't. And I don't like buying backups of stuff. But I see that now, moving forward, if I come across a fragrance that I just can't get enough of and I really, really, really love with them, I'm going to just buy multiples. I'm going to buy at least 2. Because with them, you might not ever get it again. I just... But this smells so good. This is one of the fragrances that I wore when I wore my Perfumes de Marley with the DKNY. I topped it off with this. Surprisingly, she lasted all day. Don't know what was going on that day, but everything lasted the whole day. And when I say, like, what a whole day looked like to me is 10 hours. It lasted 10 hours. A body mist. What? Among the Clouds is just so good. It's so good. It's so good. If you have Among the Clouds, you know what Among the Clouds gives. And she gives you your life. So, yes, this gave me my life. When I wore that, when it was sunny for one day in the city. And I appreciate you. Bare Vanilla, y'all knew Bare Vanilla was going to enter the chat. Wow. I have no words. I have no words. And the dent just keep denting. I have no words. With vanilla soft cashmere. It's so soft and feminine. It's so addicting. That's why I just keep on taking it off. It is the most beautiful vanilla. Like, it's something in it just make it like creamy. Like, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous mist. Banger. I should have bought it back up. But I know that it's a core fragrance in Victoria's Secret line. So that's why I'm like, I don't really need to buy it back up. But just know when I run out, she's going to be replaced. This mist is divine. I want to spray it on right now. But I'm not. I'm not. Just know I love this so much. So yeah, she was entering the chat, the rotation. She was getting down this week. We keeping it in the Victoria's Secret, world. But the world of pink, this is Vanilla and Dreamy, the Pop Jelly collection. If this is limited edition, I am going to purchase at least 2 more of these. I have to, and I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons I have to. I'm absolutely obsessed with this scent. I'm absolutely obsessed with this scent. And I figured it out. I figured what it was. It was killing me. Like, what is this? Because I smelled this scent before. Y'all, it's the body mist dupe of Billie Eilish. And when I figured it out, and I paired it with Billie, so yeah, I think I'm actually placing orders today. Because they said this is limited edition, and I just sprayed it on me. I didn't even think about it. It just happened. It just happened. And y'all witnessed that. I was not saying, oh, I'm going to spray this on me. It just happened. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Like, I don't want to say it's an exact dupe for Billie, but what the dry down is. The dry down is Billie. The dent is truly denting in this. I've had it for maybe a week. And if this is a dent for a week, I'm scared. I'm worried. I'm shaking in my boots. So yeah, I think I am going to buy 2 more of these. Because if the girls are saying this is limited, I'm going to believe them. And I'll just buy 2 more because I want this forever. I just do. So yes, Pop Jelly, Vanilla and Dreamy gave me my life. Last but not least, Sunset Gelato. I wore this when I wore my Bond fragrance. Y'all, this is a beast mode. This is a beast because even after the 4 or 5 hour mark, I still smelled this. And, I had the lotion, the matching lotion underneath it or whatnot. But even after the Bond left the chat, she was still around. And I figured this one out too. This is a dupe for number 62 by Sol de Janeiro. It's a dupe. It's a dupe. I don't even need 62. And I'm not going to buy 62 because Sunset Gelato, it's the same thing. Pistachio Gelato, caramel drizzle, sea salt. I don't need 62. I was truly going to purchase 62. This one, in my opinion, it smells better. It smells so good. And then when you pair it with the lotion, like, wow. Yeah, this one is a beast. This one is a beast. This one is gorgeous. If you have this and you know this. I don't know if this is limited or not. I don't know. But I think I'll buy a backup for this. At least one backup, two of the other. But this is definitely, in my opinion, backup bottle worthy. The lotion, backup bottle worthy. Vicky did their thing. Pink did their thing. The body mist, and the fact that I took the break that I've taken from the company as far as like fragrance and me entering back into that world, blown away. I'm like, dang, wait, maybe I should pay attention to Victoria's Secret more. Because I didn't even know that the Pop Jelly was a new release. I didn't know that. I didn't know I was getting first dibs. I had no idea. Because I don't look at that stuff. And now I'm like, dang, like, should I? But yeah, that wraps up today's video. I really hope you enjoy it. And maybe you can get some of these things and put them together if it's already in your collection. Because I'm not going around saying, go purchase this right now. Child, purchase samples. I'm going to always, going forward, recommend samples. I don't recommend blind buying nothing. If you go to a counter, if you live in like a larger city and you're able to mix these at the department stores while you're there, then you can see what, I'm talking about when I combine certain fragrances together. But the combinations were combinating this week for sure. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Comment below because I love chatting with y'all. We be, chatted up down there. So I will see y'all real soon. Bye.